It's 9 a.m. I am. My hernia is still acting up. I'm still a little sick, but I'm functional. I had a pretty good mine yesterday, despite my hernia acting up and me being bad at tanking. After fucking smiles and don't do duty finder. Like, you always hear people be like complaining about Party Finder, but like, I don't know. I've never had a bad time on Party Finder. But I swear, anytime I go into something new, in any way, shape, or form on Duty Finder, I have a bad time. And I think it's roulettes. I really do think it's roulettes. Like, roulettes are there to populate everything, but also a lot of people are just doing their roulettes for their rewards and don't care about the quality of experience for anyone. So yeah, I don't know. I really think if you don't play 14 already and you decide to play 14, do favor Party Finder. It'll take a little longer, but you'll have a much better time hosting Party Finder and turning on min-eye level no echo. A lot of these fights have been kind of tuned into oblivion, and you don't get to see the mechanics, you don't get to experience the gameplay. And just turning on mine will eliminate all the worst people. Like, anyone out there who just wants to grind and get rewards fast, instant off for mine. They're just like, no. You're only going to get people who like the game. And I don't know, like, if you're playing at like 5 in the morning, you're going to have problems because no one's online. But like, if you play at a sensible hour in the afternoon, and like I play a lot at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so like, you know, at that point, there's still people, right? So, you know, you'll get people. So it may take a little bit longer, but you'll get people. You'll start to, and you'll often get a lot of the same people, so you get to know people. Like, yeah. So do that. And like, I'm not on a crowded server. I'm in Dynamis. So Party Finder, just do it. You'll have some issues with some things, but you'll be fine. That's what we're here for, too. We're here for these idiots. Previously, these idiots, these absolute morons, because really, neither of them is all there. They became bracers, and then they saved some kids, and then they needed to get saved. So now, I don't even remember what our quest was, but we should know if we go to items, Bracer Notebook. Woohoo! Past tests registered. Hey, there we go. Training, retrieval. Child rescue. Correct. Okay, we don't have any missions anymore. Oh no, so we literally don't have a quest. Okay, I think we're just supposed to go home then? Hi. Sure today was enough for your first day as bracers. Had a fine showing. We'll see you tomorrow. Ah, we have a letter that we have to deliver to Dad, but it's not an official quest, so it's not in our quest book. Do I want to stop anywhere first? Let's check our equipment, because that's important. We got a leather vest, leather boots, birch staff, twin dirks, leather vest, leather boots. We got 1,400 gold. Or Mira. They're called Mira here. So, let's see, what do we got? We've got better rod, we've got better kunai, we've got better armor on both accounts here. That's 1,600 though, so we can't afford both of these. This is all of our money. So I'm gonna buy new weapons. I have a feeling I want the armor vests. But let's go ahead and get these new weapons. Kunai. Pile rod. Yay! That should also help with our issue of our enemies dying in 2 hits instead of 1. And, you know, damage dealt is damage prevented. Liberal news, that goes to Dad. That goes to Dad. So we have 2 things to go to Dad. And some food stuff. Let's... Can we cook? Is it in the recipe book? Okay, we need olive oil and milled flour. And we need milled flour and fresh milk and maple sugar. Heals HP, that's to go. Sit down, heals HP for all. So, make some maple cookies? Well, we only have 100 Mira, so we should just go home and not worry about it. Got better weapons, we're fine. Oh, they're just walking. Hey, Josh? Hmm? You think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really, you think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. So I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then that's all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Josh, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I didn't think a serious expression suits your face either. Bitch, did you just tell her to smile? No, Josh is being good here. Josh is like, oh, my sister's depressed. I'm gonna cheer her up. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural. Kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls, Estelle. What's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression and keep that up. No, don't just give her an angry expression. Kick her in the balls. Desile's right. Josh looks like a butch lesbian, and I love her. I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Josh. Mind your manners. Zomgar. I love this. Okay, I know this is like old, but I love the vibe that we have going on here. I love these cute little these cute little pops. These little people. I love the kind of 3D vibe. I'm still not sure that I like that the map changes orientation. Is there a way? Re-rotation. Aha! There we go. This is kind of disorienting, but it's going to be helpful in, looking around things. That's better. I wasn't quite sure how I felt about the map reorienting when we entered and exited places, and now I can look myself and see where it's going on. So that I like. We're home. We have a newspaper and a letter to give to Daddy. Look around this way now. Okay, that we have this means we can look at the back. Aha! I didn't catch them. They have details back here. Obviously less, but they definitely were like, oh, someone will turn around the camera. That's me. I'll turn around the camera. We're home, Dad! Right into Dad's study. Finished reporting to the guild like you told us to.
Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. I'm sure you always remember to do it.
Don't worry, we will. I don't know that we can guarantee that we'll remember, unless Josh is always reminding us. Before I forget, I got that copy of the Liberal News you wanted. And there was a letter for you at the guild, too. Handed over the Liberal News and the letter.
A letter, huh?
Oh, I'm gonna get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there.
I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa's happy. How delightful my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back. Come, jump into your father's loving arms.
In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common: they never know when to shut up.
She's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua?
I didn't do much, I just gave her a push in the right direction. Stell's a resilient girl to begin with.
Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what'll teach her to stand on her own 2 feet.
There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? Guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. Oh, wait, cooking's supposed to be about passion! Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more.
A daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate.
I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table.
Alright then, let's see what this letter's about, shall we?
Oh, are we gonna eavesdrop? Cassius cuts the letter's seal.
A message from the Erebonian Empire. What?
Oh, it's a mystery.
Wow, this is a surprise.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion over rice. Bestie needs to get in here. Right now. I swear. Explosion over rice. Sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, we had our first real assignment, And I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, the dish is actually quite edible. At first, I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice?
Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again?
Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute. You're leaving when?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing, that's just too soon. It's about the letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident?
Oh, it's nothing like that, just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. You have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Oh, only 5 or 6. I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the work you're supposed to be doing?
I am. I'll have you do the ones I think you can accomplish, and I'll ask Scheherazade to handle the difficult ones. What do you say?
I have a choice to make. Choices in a JRPG from 2004? Sure. Of course we will. You okay with these two, right, Josh? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get experience as a bracer.
Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave.
Alright. I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so you don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now?
Confirmation, Mom's dead.
Our little Estelle has grown up to be a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. There we go. You're not allowed to be horny over Estelle. She's still a teenager.
I'm only 45.
Okay. Okay. My youngest is 16. My youngest is 16, and, I'm not 45 yet. Oh, it might be 15. Yeah, he's only 45. Plenty of time for Cassius to transition. Plenty of time for Cassius to transition. This bravado, obviously he's unhappy. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Gransel or the one headed for Bose?
I'll be on the one headed for Gransel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That is so true. Oh my gosh, just freaking... There's a streamer I watch sometimes. And I'm just like, oh my god, Jamza's Crystal now. I don't watch Jams enough, but it's just like, whoa, unexpected. Like, the last month or so has had me just learn about the single most expected person I watch on the internet is trans ever in Pint. The least expected person I watch on the internet sometimes is trans in Jams, and then the almost least expected but actually not trans misshapen chair doing a clickbait video to chase away transphobic viewers because he's friends with Pint. It's great. I do like these kids though. And you're right. Josh is such a butch lesbian. I better set my alarm clock just in case. Sparky me, yay. This kid is so cute. It's night. Cassius, why are you outside at night? I mean, oh, he's having a... Okay, I cannot blame him for having a glass of bourbon or brandy outside. That looks comfy. I want to be able to do that in the evening. That seems nice. Dad?
Are you still awake, Josh?
Better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again.
This is my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about you? Would you like to join me for a drink?
He's 16. We just established they're 16. Giving a brandy at 16. I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. Don't be a killjoy, Josh. Like, he shouldn't, but don't be a killjoy. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10.
That's just because she holds her liquor better than I do.
There's something really serious happening, isn't there?
There's no conclusive evidence, but it appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire.
The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious.
This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up.
Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone.
Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to look after herself.
Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has a talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday.
Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same can be said for you, too. It's already been 5 years since you became part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly.
Yes. It sure does seem that way.
About what you said back then, are you sure you don't reconsider taking those words back?
Me keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this might sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family. No matter what may befall you.
Nod. That sad look. Trans girl. Thanks, Dad. I've had that conversation with my parents before, and I'm like, Prologue. A father's love, a new beginning. Wait, was that not even the prologue? Have we just started the prologue? Hi, 2 hours into the game, we start the prologue. Hi, Shara.
Well, looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself. And try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. But you try not to go overboard yourself with your work, huh? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Say what you will, I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Scheherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please, don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two.
You leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you? I think Scheherazade's just a sadist and looking for excuses. Which mood?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What's this all about? It looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. The Gransel-bound airliner, Linda, will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Oh, I'd better take my seat.
Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. Don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir from everywhere. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip's for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it, though. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone.
And we get to see an airship leave. He's gone. Again. Yeah. Oh, come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time. When it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work on those jobs your father left me. If you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first, I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. Imagine with Josh dragging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. Scheherazade, stop being mean to Estelle. So what do you want to do now, Estelle? Should we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Aina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! Especially since we spent all of our money. So, also. Oh, that's how we cook. I found the cook button, but we've got the ability to rotate the camera now. Okay. Yeah, I hit the camera control wrong and found the cook button. We don't have any money to buy the ingredients we don't have, though, so. Pretties! Luke? Luke and Pam again. What do you say? I don't think I read your first time. Septian Calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the Liberal Royal Family, Septian Church, and Roland City. Septian Calendar 1192, destroyed during the 100 Days' War when Roland was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. Septian Calendar 1197, rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Aww. Luke, Pam? Luke, let up a little. Feels like all I can do is run away. Turn and fight, you cowardly monsters. Okay, Luke is pretending to be our dad. Luke, we just had to save you, like, last night. Chill. Hi, Uni. Luke's been like that since this morning. Boys are so simple-minded. Hey, there's our Fujoshi in training. Where did Cassius take off to? He's gone away on business and won't be back for a while. Is that so? Sigh. Cassius was the one who I was most focused on. That's too bad. Claire? Like even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult man. For chasing his style, he'd express himself as a characteristic beau aside from the typical Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on a whole new level, too. Claire? How old are you again? She's a precocious one, isn't she? Aw, with Cassius gone, there's not much to talk about. So we have learned that the child who ships the siblings wants to dress up their dad in outfits. Good for her. I could talk to everyone. I bet everyone has new things to say, but I don't know. I'm not in the mood for it. It'll leave something for the viewers to discover. The one person watching this on YouTube. Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here, to find out what jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. Farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before. Tio Purcell. She's one of our classmates at the Sunday school. She owns also the Purcell farm owner's daughter. Oh, really? It's actually the Purcell farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, no one's been hurt, but the owner and the family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. Received guild referral. Document certifies you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. Well, we already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. We'll take it, just in case. It's absolutely necessary. We have a job to do. And there's new quests. Long term, find the shiny rock. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Speak to Mead for details. Might have dropped it behind Melder's Orbital Factory. Oh, we can go do that real quick. And the Milchmane Road Monster. Ferocious monster known as the Pine Plant is spotted roving the Milchmane Road. Racers from this branch are requested to deal with the threat immediately. Let's go. Do we have to talk to you again about those? Okay. So, that's there. Let's go talk to Charles first. I forget where Charles is. Unbelievable. I came all this way just to find I wasted all this time for nothing. I can't find any buyers, and the shops are bigger cheapskates than I thought they'd be. I guess it's safe to say that backwater places will always be backwater places. This lady's really making me angry. Huh? And who are you supposed to be? And again, I really don't care who you are. I'll give you a deal, so how about you buy something? What? Will one of these wood carvings work for you? You won't find fine workmanship like this outside the Calvard Republic. Calvard? Sounds familiar. Is that a famous store or something? Calvard Republic's the country to the east of the Liberal Kingdom. I knew that. So Calvard made folk craft items? So Calvard made folk craft items is what you're selling, huh? I'm sure you'd find a lot more people willing to take them off your hands if you went to the Royal City. You think so? I really thought some place in the boonies like this would be a taker on these, but maybe I was wrong. Danger, danger, anger meter rising. Oh well, I guess I'll try heading to Grancel sooner rather than later. Again, what's my son Charles up to? I thought I could get some help out of him. He up and wanders off. Is this the Charles we need to talk to? Oh, that's the Milchmane Road. I don't want to leave town. I want to find Charles. Charlie. This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you for something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. You know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general store where she was. I had it in my hand at the time. When I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Rinoan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know. My, aren't you a charmer? I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. It'll probably be around. Okay, so we're looking for something shiny on the ground. We'll go to Mr. Rinoan's shop first. What's the deal with everything being in short supply around here? Damn it, somehow I'm gonna have to dig up grade A product before I head to my next business deal. Hi. Like, little Lynn just arrived at the landing port. Here the products I ordered from Bose have come, so I gotta go pick them up. And we've gotta go find the stone. Just-in-time logistics. Yeah... Claire, do you know about this rock? Oh, you just care about boys and shipping. Which fair. Okay, you don't really have anything new to say. Looking for something ground. Honestly, I'm thinking someone probably picked it up. So that's what I'm looking for. Not entering the sewers right now. Either of you seen this thing?
Don't bother me when I'm working. I guess you're old enough that I don't have to tell you that. Your bracers, too. Now that's something else I've changed my mind about you kids.
Hey, I'm glad you approve of us more. The airliner from the Royal Cities arrived. Okay. Well, they don't have any information about the missing shiny rock. Ever heard from your father about where he was in the military? No, he almost never talks about anything before he became a bracer. Although he's often told me about Mom. How about you, Josh? You heard anything from Dad? No, that goes for me as well. Even if I ask, he always finds some way to evade the subject. Yeah, he does that, doesn't he? Let's see. Anyway, rate liberals at peace. There's nothing I want more than to have Uni live in that time of peace. Aw, how nice. Nice guy. I'm side quested. I was thinking about this as I was out shopping, but it seems like there's a lot less quality vegetables than there used to be. I wonder if it was just my imagination. Wasn't that one woman in the bar the other day buying everything up? If my lower back hadn't given me all this trouble, I'd still be working in the forest. Too bad my body aches as bad as it does at this age. I still want to get out there and work. A little bit insecure about my daughter's husband working out there alone. I also want to go out and work, but my body's like, wah. And society's like, then you're worthless. Kid, did you find a shiny rock? It starts Sunday school soon. I wonder if school's fun. I mean, if it were on the ground, we'd see it, because the game gives you the little exclamation point. My husband manages the mine, works so hard, so I need to work hard too. And I don't... This is a way of showing each other love. Aw, they don't... She doesn't feel lonely. Oh, that's good. Can have affairs with the other women in the fancy apartment. Because this is the fancy apartment building. And then they have the cheap apartment building over by the bar. I'm imagining there's going to be someone in the cheap apartments with the rock. Yesterday, my husband Pat and I managed to hold a conversation together. My husband gave Pat a good scolding, and well, Pat's always been a reasonable child, so he saw the error of his ways. I wonder if it's a great opportunity for all of us. Were you mean to your autistic kid? Shocked when I heard the news that Pat had gone to the Esmeralda Tower. Oh, these are Pat's parents.
He's an obedient kid, but like any child, it seems he has a strong sense of curiosity. Not a bad thing, but I'm sure she scolded him something fierce over it this time.
And now he's never going to be curious again. Good job. Luke took off today in a big rush. I wonder if he's really learned his lesson from last time. Did Luke and Pat take the frickin' rock? I want to put it past them. Z. This feels like a quest that should not take us outside. I'm asking the church if they've seen anything. Yes, I come with my husband, fully intending to shop till I drop. Aaron Roland is so fresh, and the city is so peaceful and charming. We're on a pilgrimage to see chapels from each region of this beautiful kingdom. The airliner just arrived in Roland. Aw, they're having a church tour. I mean, I guess that's one way to see the country.
Stella and Josh, I heard you both joined the guild. I'm sure that aside from your aspirations and expectations, there's some tension and anxiety. I sense Estelle has a different kind of anxiety.
Huh? I think you must be mistaken.
The absence of a parent would cause anyone to feel uncertain. However, we as humans have the strength to overcome such adversity. Think of these trials as a gift from the goddess and work hard to overcome them.
I need to run to the restroom. Yay! Hernia. Good news, actually. Bourbon. Ooh. Yay! Hernia resolved. Think of these trials as a gift from the goddess and work hard to overcome them. Okay. Fantasy Catholics instantly better than real-world Catholics because goddess. And everything is always better when it's a woman. Even Catholicism. I'll try. And bless the mayor and his wife to live in good health. Not seeing any shinies. Sister, have you seen any shinies? Aren't you Estelle? I heard many things about you from Father Divine. Like what kinds of things? Just stories about when you were in Sunday school and such. It seems you're an expert at sleeping in class, being late, skipping school, and just generally causing trouble. But despite all these things, it looks like Father Divine was quite fond of you as a student. You really think so? Aww. Thanks, Sister May. I haven't seen this shiny rock. The shiny rock really does feel like it should be in town and not like out and about, so I don't want to like head out until I find the rock. Birdies! It might be in the sewer. I haven't checked the sewer. Okay, let's check Hotel Roland first. Let's see. First, I'll need to make an appointment with the mayor. We haven't even met the mayor, have we? Is there a mayor's house? Fancy hotel rooms. Hey buddy, you seen a rock?
There's a settle down here at the front desk. A lot of guests coming in and out with the airliners landed and departed.
Thanks, Vern. We love ya. Could have helped us more with the rock, but if you ain't seen it, you ain't seen it. Up in the clock tower. Hey, you seen a rock? How about I work on my inspections and maintenance? Tower's a symbol of Roland. Thanks, Paddington. We love you. The game wouldn't show us the shiny rock from up here, would they? That's too much to ask. It'd be really cool if we could see if it did, though. That would be like, hi, go up in the top of the tower and find a vantage point. Even though she's just being facetious, she's still completely right about Roland's resources. There's a good eye for all kinds of commodity. Well, we certainly were lucky this time. Would have thought they'd discover a new lode while we were here discussing business. Coming here was much better than listening to the worthless talk of merchants from the Empire. Right, Salmon? You finally taking your first step as bracers, huh? Your name's already being mentioned among customers. Really? Roland may be in the country, but we've got some famous people here like Cassius and Shara. I just wonder how you're going to break into the big leagues. Oh, come on, Alyssa. Don't put that much pressure on me. Alyssa, we like you. Hi. We already know about wholesome pasta. We received a message from the Purcell farm saying they won't be able to ship vegetables for a while. I wonder what could have happened up at the farm. I guess we'll have to make immediate arrangements with another supplier. Don't you dare. We're on it. We're on the case. Just as soon as we find this shiny rock, we're on the case. And if we don't find the shiny rock soon, we're on the case sooner. Because I'm getting tired of looking for this damn rock. Oh, hello. Hi. That's neat. That shows me which way to go to leave the map. You don't show me highlights. No. You show me highlights? No. Okay. There's not a proper highlight button. Okay, well. I'm sorry, kid. I'm not seeing your rock. So we're gonna head up the highway to the Milchmain Road. We have a farm to go to. It might be in the sewer, but we're not gonna check that out. Roland West Vert Bridge. Aha, we gotcha. Time to test out these new weapons. Aw, that doesn't do the one shot. I was hoping it would do a one shot. I can't get you. That's annoying. Well, we get to act before them. So, it's fine.
We're good to go.
We don't have any way to cook beast flesh yet, though, so it might just be worth selling. Oh, hi! Ambush! Okay. So you'll go after, so there's not really any benefit in not just going to attack.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay. So we're gonna need to go south to get to the farm. Hi. Hi, plant. Those plants are a massive pain. If I use an art, when do we appear? At the end of everything. Okay. So there's not really any point in not going. And at least handling the first one. You have a bonus critical. Go for the plant then. Those plants are dangerous, so clearing one of them out is a good thing. See? Not a problem. So you're a bit far. Why don't you go ahead and heal yourself, actually? I mean, you're not going to get back in time to do any fighting, but you can at least move towards.
That's that then.
The knockback is slightly irritating. But I think it's meant to be, like, something exploitable. I'm just not thinking enough yet to figure out how to exploit it. East Roland, West Vert Bridge. Let's make sure there's no south this way. Oh, because we're supposed to go south. Okay. Oh, because we got turned around. We need to go west. Purtzel Farm. Yeah, we can see we're here. We go down, there's Purtzel Farm. It's actually almost due west of the Bright family home. That's nice. Oh, I see you. What is our... We have our other quest. The Milch Road Monster, known as a pine plant, has been spotted. Deal with the threat immediately. So there's a pine plant somewhere. This is probably not the pine plant. Okay, we got a preemptive attack. It's too far out, so let's Soul Blur. And you can Aqua Blade. That's slightly annoying. Okay, if I move, you'll be able to act again. And will you? Yes, okay. Both of them can get close enough to finish off an attack. And end with no threat.
Piece of cake.
Yay, level up. Get ambushed. Oh no! It's gonna get a crit. Well, I don't think that the cats are a threat anymore. If it's an 18 damage crit.
Piece of cake.
Good source of the little stones, though. Aha, I see you, kitty. Get ambushed. I love when Josh gets a crit, because it's just like a one-hit kill. Girl, you go get it with those knives.
Here I come. Piece of cake.
I'm not fast enough with the quick time event yet. You hit the button 1 through 4, and I think it depends on who's up. This is an interesting little bit. I halfway expected something to be down behind this. Okay, Josh is gonna get a quick time event here. Means there's a very good chance of Josh just killing both of these. Really, Josh? Got to 99. This is kind of a waste of a sever, but eh. It's cool anyway.
That's that then.
should learn whether or not you can carry those over between fights. If you can, then that would mean going into a boss fight, if you can, save it. There, we're about to get hit. Bonus critical. Hate that. Thanks for knocking us closer to the other one. That helpful. Yeah, these are the more threatening enemies than the cats for sure. I probably should have prioritized these and left the cat.
Piece of cake.
They get fewer hits in. It's fine though. See? Free heal. Okay, so we're gonna hurry on up. And then we're gonna get hits because we don't have the advantageous bit, which I'm actually very concerned might keep us forever out of range, because that feels like it knocked us all the way back. Okay, we made it. Okay, thank goodness for the reach. Oh, frickin' plant's gonna get a heal. Jerk. And now I have to heal myself. That sucks. I don't want to heal myself. Oh well. Just in case, like, Josh misses, you know? Oh, we made it in the end.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yay. This map. Okay, there's the south that we need to go to. Let's see if we can see the big plant monster we're supposed to fight. Like, I imagine it's gonna look different. Hello! Tear Balm. Hex yeah. We don't need it yet, but it'll be nice to have. Hi, kitty. This feels like it's gonna be a big monster that's sitting off to the side. Ambushed. Ow. Dual strike that bitch. Gosh darn it. Well, that's...
Now.
I was kind of hoping that we just finish it and we wouldn't have to do this. I like that the music gets dramatic when someone goes down, like, oh shit!
All right.
We're in trouble!
Good to go.
Okay. More plants hanging around. Ah. No ambush me. %20 chance of fainting. Let's go. Ugh. Let's heal Josh. We don't have any more revives. Ah, get fainted, idiot.
That's that then. Let's move out.
These bugs are such a pain. We don't have any good crafts. Can't get to Josh's bug, so it's gonna heal. Thanks for missing. Josh's bug can go down. Miss. Ow. You know what? Let's be a little conservative and protect ourselves. These things hit hard when they hit.
We rule.
Okay, let's go. Let's go do our job. I'm not seeing that tree. I'm not seeing the shiny rock. Here we are. Purzel Farm. Oh, this is a rather cute area. Have a little greenhouse. No matter when we come here, the place is always so tranquil. It's so hard to imagine monsters running amok here. Certainly don't sense anything out of the ordinary either. Anyway, let's go ask someone here to fill us in on the details. I wonder if Tio's home today. Got pumpkins and eggplants and tomatoes and chickens and cabbages. OMG, and we've got peppers. Parsnips! Okay, we'll talk to you in a moment. We've got greenhouses with tomatoes and peppers in them. It's Joshua! Did you come to play with me? I wish I had the time, but I'm afraid I'm here for work. Work? Oh, that's no fun if we can't play. Maybe later if there's time. The kids here really like you, Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Estelle. Hi, Sherry. How have you been? You know where your mom and dad are? They're not home right now. Theo's outside if you want to talk to her, though. I guess that's Tio. I see. They've got a little barn that leads out here. There's that cow. Cow-co-moo. Cow-co-moo. Love it. Hi, Tio. Hi, Tio. It's been a while, hasn't it? Estelle? And Joshua, too? Did you guys come for a visit? Not exactly. We're here on bracer business. We heard you've been having trouble with monsters. Syl and Joshua explain they're here to do their father's work because he's away. Finished your training? Oh, that's wonderful news. Maybe you can help after all. So there really are monsters giving you trouble? Regrettably, it's been the case for several days now, thanks to which I'm suffering from a lack of sleep. Means the monsters only come out at night? You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you go through the details for my father, though. I imagine he should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables any time now. Well, let's go rob the joint. Oh, a little too bad. Probably for the siblings. Another one, two, three. This family has a lot of kids to help with the farm work. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Pertzel. How's everyone getting on these days? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua.
What brings you to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tio?
We were just chatting with her outside. To tell you the truth, we're here on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. And Mr. Pertzel the guild referral, and Josh explains they're taking over for their father while he's away. Is that so? But don't you think this job's just a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle?
I agree, I'd feel terrible if one of you were to get hurt.
Oh, don't sweat it. We're bracers after all. And taking care of monsters is right up our alley. The guild even authorized us to carry out the task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we'd be more than grateful.
Well, alright then. Go ahead and have at it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pertzel. One thing I like about this is these two have relationships with everyone in the town. I'm like, yeah, everyone's meanies to Estelle a lot, because she's ADHD and they're not great to her, but like, how many games are there where just your adventurers are going around and they don't know anyone? And this entire prelude we're spending in the place they grew up with them doing, like, adventurer work. So it really feels like this world feels really real. Even if I don't always like everyone, I like how real the world feels. Could you tell us more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields?
Haven't been able to get a clear look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appear at night and raid our fields, gnawing on anything they can get their grubby little paws on.
They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're very nimble. We've tried many times to capture them, but to no avail. Sounds like a pretty strange bunch of creatures, if you'd ask me. As they only appear under the cover of night, we'll have to wait for it to get dark.
Then how about taking a load off until then?
I assume you'll be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word! You bet I will! I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Miss Pertzel. I just can't wait. You sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time toiling in the kitchen. And for that, I'll whip you up something special that'll live up to your expectations. Time to go. Oh, that was delicious. Your mom's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. How long have you two been alone in the bedroom? After all, as Tio's mom said, Estelle knows how to please a woman. That's because she gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. They're really bad for Josh, though, with the little ones jumping all over him like that. That's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch on to him a lot. If anything, I'm more blown away by the fact that the children enjoy playing with such a stick in the mud. I think it's a bit of an over-exaggeration, don't you? He's definitely courteous and maybe even a tad reserved, but we get to know him. He's really a caring young man. This game is failing the Bechdel test. The fact that he's not true. Like, I can pretend these two are lesbians chatting about her brother, and that's the point of the test. Can I pretend that these two women are lesbians? So far, I can pretend they're lesbians. In fact, he's not self-conscious about it, too. Gives him points in my book. I can't pretend that Tio is a lesbian anymore. Maybe bisexual, though. You think so? Think about it. With those striking facial features, mysterious... You failed the test! Tio, no! Why are you straight? Striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes, and lush black hair. It's only natural to be a target for all the young girls. That's okay. That's okay. Tio's still a lesbian. She just doesn't know yet that Josh is a girl. Because I don't think Josh knows yet either. Is Josh really that popular? Are you blind, Estelle? Rumor has it more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. Harry's turned them all down, though. I had no idea. Josh never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this, but how utterly cruel of him not to confide in me. If you were a boy, I imagine I'd be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think that's something he'd want to talk to you about. The fact you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. Huh? Why would I? He's her brother. Estelle, you're in there, aren't you? It's time to do our rounds. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Josh and I get the job done, Tio. I'd like to continue this conversation then, okay? And explain to you why you should stop lusting for my brother, why I should not lust for my brother, and why maybe we should get together. Oh, alright. Be careful out there, Estelle. Game is totally beginning to lay the groundwork of Estelle x Josh. Like, the game is obviously laying out that, but... wow. That girl, she's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Poor Josh, he has his work cut out for him. Seems as though the monsters always show up about this time. Better get outside and take a look around. What's going on, Estelle? I've got to ask, Josh. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? Oh, come on now. Where are you coming up with this stuff? As you came to live with us, we've always done everything together, right? Even though we've had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and what I mean to say is, I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word. Estelle. So if there's anything on your mind you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, about things like trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? Nothing, I just want to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to, that's all. Let's hurry up and get out there so we can kick some monster butt. What kind of nonsense is Tio putting in that girl's head? Secrets, huh? Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. You've grown up in the countryside, Estelle. So, Josh, how do we go about making the rounds? Let's see. How about we start by checking around the house first? Move on to the field, stable, and greenhouses. We'll be able to cover the entire farm by doing that. Alright, let's go. Check the house first. I have a nice little well. Nothing there. Pasture. Barn. Moo-moo. 2 moose. No monsters here. Right, let's keep moving. No monsters in the pastures. In the fields. Awfully quiet. All I hear are bugs chirping. Doesn't look like they've shown up yet. I wonder if they're aware of our presence. Josh, did anyone ever tell you that story as a kid? You know, the one about babies being born in the Cabbage Patch? Now, there's another question entirely out of the blue. And no, I was told about an angel with silver wings who delivers them. Interesting. So the explanation for where babies come from differs depending on region, huh? How about we get back to work? Okay. That's not talk about where babies come from with our brother in the middle of the night, huh? Greenhouses. I can go into the greenhouses. I should have figured monsters wouldn't bother coming in here. Glow of the Orbits sure gives this place a romantic ambiance. Makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just setting foot in here. It definitely a ditz, Estelle. At least it's better than being dense like someone I know. Look. Hey, monster. Meow. It's getting away. Hurry, get back here, you little furball. I can still sense its presence. It's staying put on the farm for the moment. Oh, good, because it's about to get caught. Got him. I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts. Stay alert and don't let your guard down. Giant crop muncher preparing to use arts. Well. Not going to get to it in time. Pummel the giant crop muncher. Oof. That's not cool. Crop munch. Oh, that heals. No. Sepith up. No. Stop healing. Crop muncher's playing dead. Well. Let's at least get one of them down. Ouch. Well, heal yourself. Giant one's almost dead, so attack it. Ouchie ouch. Blind? Oh no. Playing dead. Okay, well. We're gonna have a trouble either way, so Aqua Bleed on the Crop Muncher. Attack the giant. Overkill. Let's go.
We're good to go.
We definitely need to buy the better armor, though. You can sell the Sephith, I imagine. Or we were told, so... Meow. Meow.
Oh my goodness. The work of a bracer is something else. You kids have done a fine job of rounding up these critters.
It was nothing, really. I want to ask you, though, now that they've been caught, what are you planning to do with them? I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. We're giving them a good thrashing. Estelle, how's that going to benefit anyone if we show the creatures mercy now? We're here to do a job by exterminating the monsters, right? But, in any case, we're here to do a job in Dad's place. If the same thing happens again, what will you have to say for yourself? I see what you're getting at, but... No, it's only some vegetables that were damaged, so... What do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they've learned their lesson. Tio, Mitz Pertzel. In this case, I strongly suggest otherwise.
I myself am against killing them too. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is we're all living beings trying to survive in the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of these creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Josh, but would you mind sparing these critters just this once?
Understood. This is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss. I won't object to your request.
I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know you two came all the way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again.
And that's that. Alright, you critters, you better count your blessings. Bop. If we catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky. Now scram! Meow!
Well, I'll consider the matter closed. It's been a long night, so how about we head back and hit the sack? Two of you are more than welcome to spend the night.
Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. This is the guest room. I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? Josh? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I made the situation really awkward for everyone. What are you talking about what happened outside? Don't sweat it. I guarantee you nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's. No, I wasn't. I was just cold-hearted and indifferent is all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Unlike you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion. It's times like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person. I am staring... Sahil's name, the last one in chat. I've been I'm side-eyeing. I had to turn my head to side-eye, but I've side-eyed. I feel like I've had this conversation. I think we had this conversation once back in the days of Twitter privs. Would estrogen have saved her? Yes. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something. Josh! Don't you dare say things like that about yourself. Hey, this is like when I'm depressed about myself and Cassie's like, don't talk about my girlfriend that way. Estelle? I've watched almost everything you've done the past 5 years, and I'm confident saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than anyone else. Probably even more than you yourself. I won't allow you to disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I never want to hear you say you're broken again. I'm sorry, it's foolish of me to say that. As long as you understand what I said, that's all that matters. You know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt. Why? Your real problem, Josh, is you always try and keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything yourself. It's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family.
Estelle, Josh, you were able to lay bare your own weaknesses today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself, and for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. I got a whole lot where that came from. How about we call it a night? After all this endless running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then, have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Josh. Sleep tight.
Thank you both. You did us all a great service. Once again, I apologize for things not turning out the way they should have.
Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. If there's anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know.
That'll definitely be the first place we contact.
Come and visit again sometime when you're free, okay? We'd love to have you over for the night again when things are convenient for you. I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks for the invitation, Tio and Miss Pertzel. We'll definitely be back to take you up on that when our workload settles down. Yay! Job success. Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next. Sounds like a plan! On to the next one! Oh, ambushed! Gosh darn it. Focus fire. Gosh darn it. Josh, you had one job. That was to finish this. It's risky, but we should be fine. I'm gonna see if I can save that by not using it.
That's that then. Let's move out.
It's ready at the next fight. If it's ready at the next fight, then that's good. Let's go test that.
Here I come.
We should be able to just finish that? Nope. Okay. Heal yourself so you don't die.
All right, we're good to go.
And we learned, very importantly, that we can just save our thing. That we could save our strike. Oh no, ambush again. I'm bad at this. Oh, you fool. You fool. You stood in between. You had the advantage and you threw it away.
I haven't seen the big monster yet, so I don't know that it's even out here. Probably further along the road. We'll get there that way eventually, though. I don't see any reason to go out of our way to hunt it down. According to my sources, it looks like there's been an incident at Purzel Farm. I wonder if I should go barging into the guild and report it to Aina. We just got back from there. The incident was us. Well, maybe I'll try heading to Gransel. Again, my idiot son sure hasn't been any help. But I think he's starting to help me disappear somewhere. Yeah, still looking for the thing. Have you found it? Shiny rock. Already searched around the general goods store. Where haven't I looked? I haven't looked in Elgers. Found a shiny rock. You need to work hard so you can find it and give your father a good report. Just don't overdo it. Moderation's key in everything. Yeah, we know already. You're still young and inexperienced. There's no shame asking those around you for help. Especially you, Josh. You're the type to keep your feelings pent up inside, right? That's been a source of concern for me. I'm sorry if I caused you any undue worry. I'm not worried about Estelle being unable to share her feelings with the world, though. Wait a sec, that doesn't sound like a compliment. Well, no one said your outspokenness was a bad thing. This is just like a small town. Like, this is how, like, when I grew up, everyone's giving backhanded compliments all the time. Oh, they have guns. I just realized they have guns. Hey there, I heard the news you started work. How's everything coming along? We're surviving so far. We managed to deal with the monster problem at the Purzel Farm. See, you have what it takes to become adequate fill-ins for Cassius. Still, don't be a handful for Josh. Why am I the one who always gets lectured? These two, I love them. Let's make one quick dive into the sewers in case the, Oh, the kids are back here. Mayor Klaus just came by here. You read me with such a big voice. Mayor Klaus was weeding around the clock tower earlier. Mayors have to do those kind of jobs. That's his hobby. There are even rumors he enjoys gardening too. That's why he's called Old Man Klaus. Aren't you glad he's informal and accessible like that? Oh, the mayor's residence is off to the side. Bam. The garden at the mayor's place is so well kept. I heard the mayor even does it by himself. Okay. I don't think we have anything to worry about down here. And it's probably a waste of time. That's right, these things are resistant to attacks. Get wrecked.
That's that then.
Yeah, there's no purpose in fighting any of these. We're just rushing along looking to see if the, Okay, we don't have a reason to go there then. There's nothing down here. Fair enough. I just wanted to make a quick check in case the shiny rock was here. I don't see any shiny thing, right? No. Huh? What's the matter? I wonder what that is. Something shining there through the sewer grate. You're right. Looks like something must have fallen through. Sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about it. Oh, gosh. It is in the sewers. It is in the sewers. That's the exit of town. Okay, let's head into the sewers again. It's gonna be back, isn't it?
Alright, we're good to go.
No thought. Josh. Like, no thought at all. Easy peasy. And then Josh misses. I mean, still no thought at all. Like, not a threat. We do have a lot of Sepith. Should visit the Ordnance shop. No camera rotation here? How unfair. There's the shiny. I see now, the thing we saw shining was this. Seems like it. Quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. Wait, sparkles is so beautiful. Made out of septium too, right? It's loosely speaking, yes, but let's talk about it later. This isn't the place for a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here longer than they had to. Yay! My hernia is beginning to get angry again. Which is fine. This is following the pattern I'm expecting, and I need to leave soon anyway, so we're gonna hand in the rock, then we're gonna hand in the report, and I'll consider that a nice stream. I like these two idiots so much, though. This is great. I guess we're gonna bother the mayor after that. Kid, we found your shiny rock. It fell through the sewer grate. Hey, is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Yeah, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here. I love this kid. I love all these people. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but the quartz is what you're looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock's really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment? Yep, same kind of quartz made of Sepith. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment. Hmm? What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Well, that reminds me. Almost forgot. Here, take these. Receive drill meatballs size 5. My mom gave me these and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter and I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. Sure, it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why I was searching for the quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. Oh well, everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in orbments. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain grows numb just thinking about them. With the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You'll be able to fill your job if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Quest, find the shiny rock complete. Woohoo. We have a couple quests to fill out. Still haven't found that big plant. I assume it's just a little further down the road there. For now. Good morning, how'd the job at the farm go? Oh, we hit a few bumps in the road, but let me give you a brief report of the details. Josh gives Aina a report. Receive the payment for the Purcell Farm monsters. Yay! $1,000. Current rank is Junior Bracer. See, so you ended up in the setting the monsters free because the Purcell family requested you to. I think it was premature on their part, but I won't pursue the matter further. Is it okay to leave things like that? The mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. However, there's many ways we can protect those around us, and there are as many forms of justice as there are stars in the heavens. As a bracer, it's your job to be able to discern these things. Indeed, our work has profound implications if you think about it that way. Because we aren't an organization that deals strictly with monster problems, we also intervene when disputes arise between nations. To become a high-ranking bracer must have more than combat strength. A well-honed mind and flexible problem-solving skills are also required. Sharp mind and problem-solving ability, huh? Serious? The road to the big league sounds a lot steeper than I thought. Well, your only choice is to devote yourself to working hard every day. And since you're here, why don't I give you the details of your next job? Those are words I've been waiting to hear. I'm ready for anything, so what you got lined up for us this time? Another monster that needs a good whipping? Oh, not this time. Next job will entail transportation of goods. And get this, your client is none other than Mayor Klaus himself. Really? A request from the mayor? Think it'll be alright leaving such an important job to us? From what I heard, it's a pretty simple job. In any case, I'd like you to speak with the mayor directly about the job details. And we report find the shiny rock. Yay! Good work. And this will... Next time, we'll talk to the boss. Files. Save. Slot 3. We're going to do a lot of saving in the guild. Are there enough people to justify raiding? Not really. Go forth wherever you wish. Ta-ta!